Hi everyone, and welcome to something we haven't had on the channel in probably 2 years, a little bit of a kitchen table repair doctor video today. And well, our Mr. Coffee maker went on the fritz recently, and well, Missy Jenn had actually thrown it out, and I've gone ahead and I rescued it from the trash can. So she's out, I think she's shopping or something, so I'm trying not, I mean, she might not like I pulled it out of the trash to try to fix it. So I'm going to take a look at it today and see what's going on, something with the controls, maybe something simple down below. It's probably up here in the control mechanism area. I don't know, the thing's still flashing as well. I guess it is plugged in. See, when you turn it on, it lights up and nothing happens when you put the liquids in there and all that. So something went bad there. So we're gonna check it out and see what's. Hell? Hi, you're home.
What the hell are you doing?
Thought I'd maybe fix the coffee maker for us. What do you think?
Is that that's the old coffee maker? You mean the one that I threw in the garbage?
Yeah. I rescued it out of the trash can, aren't you happy?
You brought that dirty, filthy thing in here?
Yeah.
I leave just to go and get the mail, and then I come in here, I leave you alone for 10 minutes, and you bring the garbage in?
Well, I thought you were out shopping, honey. I didn't see, I thought maybe I could get it done before you came home. You know, it'd make you happy to get this fixed up for you and as good as new.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe it. I threw that on the bottom of the barrel with all the rotten meat and the eggs, the scrimmage of the watermelon and all that, with the rotten maggots and everything. And you pulled that back out there?
Yeah, what doesn't kill us makes us stronger, right?
Well, let me tell you, when you're done with this video, you're gonna get a spanking of your life.
There we go, guys. Better hope I get this baby fixed up, huh? Or maybe not. All right. I'm sorry, Jen. I thought you were out shopping. I didn't know you were checking the mail.
All I did is go check the mail.
Okay,
and I talked to the neighbor.
All right. So, the horny one?
Oh, goodness.
Sorry, honey.
Yeah, I set up a date for you and me.
All right, guys, let's get down to it while Missy Jenn's still in a semi-jovial mood. And let's see if we can take it apart, make sure to unplug it, and let's see if we can see what's caused the blowout here. Okay. Got the unit on its side there with power on, and this is underneath. This is the control board here. And I don't immediately see anything that looks like, I'm not sure if this is something fused or not here, or a connection. So I need to look at this a little bit and try to figure out what's going on. When you click it on, you can hear the relay here. Listen. You can hear that relay clicking just fine. So it's getting power on the board, but something's going on down here. Alright, I'll try to get that set up so that you can kind of see the meter. If I do a standard diode, you see one direction measures open, but then you turn around and reverse the leads, and you'll get like 1.3, 1.2 volts there. Now if I go to the diode in question, the big 3 watts, one direction I've got no voltage gone through whatsoever, and the other one I have a normal overload, which is normal for that. So obviously no voltage is gone. I'm going to test around a couple other areas, put this on DC voltage here, and let's see if we're getting any voltage through some of these resistors here, which we are a little bit, 6.73. So everything else seems to be the big resistor, the big power resistor. Interesting, that one. Let me turn the unit. I don't have the unit off. Let me pop that on. You don't have to measure diodes with power on. So let's see what we got running through there. We've really got nothing coming through that. We've got about 11 volts through that one. The one I suspected was bad. And this thing's not directing properly because one way should not be the current should not be coming through one way. It should be blocked. And I'm checking a few other diodes here too. 5.63 that way. So in actual fact, it looks like maybe this big power resistor has gone out. I'll show you on the board. Yeah, there's absolutely no power coming through that at all. So strange. Maybe it's in an open situation there. So we'll just have to double check that. Maybe do a few more other measurements. See if there's power. Yeah, there's power coming through there. 47, 48 volts DC on. Yeah, a lot of the other diodes seem fine. 50 volts there. I'm just very carefully going to 16 volts there. And we've got another big resistor up at this end. 6 volts, so strange as it sounds. 5 volts on that. 5 on that. You'll see it's negative sometimes and positive because it's a switch leads for the power supply. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm wondering if this big power resistor, I'll show you went bad here. This is the actual heating element that you can see there. That horseshoe. This is where the power feeds in and it heats up that horseshoe, which sends water through there. But there's no power coming through this big resistor here. So I wonder if that I'll at least try cutting that and see if that resistor is open or what the heck's going on with that. If it's not that, then we'll have to conclude we're going to have a very difficult time changing out parts on this thing anyway. But very strange to me that it has no power going into there. So I'm going to check it to see the input side of it, okay? See if actual power is getting to that as opposed to going through. I went ahead and rechecked all the components again, and it actually looks like this thermal fuse is what's actually gone bad here that screws to the base there of the heating element. And it's not a fuse that I have, but we can temporarily bypass that and join that together and see if that's really what the cause is here. So let's go ahead and cut that out of the circuit. Okay, the unit is on. We've tied that together, and this is warm now, and it appears to be functioning. The problem is this thing can't really run without that fusing mechanism. if you go to price the fusing mechanism, it costs about 3/4 the price of the coffee maker, so it's not really worth having it. So I'm gonna go ahead and strip out the screws and the heating element that I can use maybe for one of our small moonshine boilers here, and just call it a go. I think Missy Jenn will be happy to see this thing go back in the trash anyway, okay? So that was the problem. We had a fusible element there that had gone bad. I guess it overheated from too much use. and it went bad because now it's getting plenty hot, but it's unsafe to use because it just continuously stays on there. So interesting to check though, and to figure stuff out. It's one of those things people say, how do you do the things that you do, Rosie? How do you learn things? Well, one way you do it is by taking the stuff apart, and maybe sometimes you actually get it back together again, and it works. So there we go. There's our failed part there, and luckily we've got a new coffee maker, so we'll trash that and have a few final words. All right, everybody. I want to thank you for being along. Sounds like the boss is home. So I got to kind of wrap it up today and try to get. Trying to get the, you can see Georgie going nuts. So, I did manage to get a lot of nice parts off of that and everything, and, it should be pretty good. I always like to collect parts and stuff because, hi honey, you're back. How you doing?
What the heck? Look at all this goo mess here.
This black goo, I don't even know what that stuff is.
Sorry. Look on the floor.
I don't even know what this goo is.
There's all kinds of stuff on the floor. What's that?
I guess some of the water came out of the top of this thing.
Well, I can tell you your days of kitchen table repair are over. This was the last time you've done this.
Sorry, honey.
You got a workshop out there.
You got
that little buddy heater out there. You can do your buddy heater thing out there, turn that thing on, and you can do your table repairs out there. This is not gonna fly no more. Now, this has gotta be all cleaned up. The table sanitized, the floor needs to be mopped.
Oh wow, even the floor's gotta be mopped?
And look at this mess. Yeah, this is not. Plus, you're gonna get a whooping, ass whooping. Soon as that camera's off, you're gonna get an ass whooping.
By the way, we're recording. If you want to say everybody, yes, we're recording. I forgot to tell you when you came in. Now she's gonna be even more mad, guys. All right, so I guess her days of actual kitchen table repair doctoring are over. We'll see you in the workshop from now on, but thanks for being along today with the Mr. I'm glad you're laughing. Thanks for being along with the Mr. Coffee today, and you guys got to feel sorry for me. When this camera goes off, the real action begins around here, let me tell you. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I feel the hands of doom closing in on me. All right, everybody.